Good afternoon and welcome to the Chartreuse Leprechaun. My name is Mark, your host, and I was able to come up with a mini-series of sorts to post in place of Chartreuse Leprechaun stories. I'm still in the process of recording them. They're going to be posted while I'm recovering from neck surgery, which we still don't have a date for at the time I'm recording this. Our mini-series is going to be Plague Inc. Evolved. They came out with a I don't know if to call it a DLC or an add-on or what, but it's called The Cure. It was suggested by accident during a discussion of the main game. I remembered this DLC came out in February and realized it's perfect for what we needed. So that's what we're doing. 3, 4, 5, 6 episodes, whatever we end up needing. I recorded these well in advance so they'd be ready as needed. So obviously I don't have a personal video for the situation that I'm in yet. This is supposed to be an outpatient procedure. Could end up in an overnight stay depending on what happens during the surgery. It's about a 6-week recovery before I do any rehab, minimal bending, twisting, all of that. And at the moment, that's all I know about the procedure and what's going to happen. Obviously, if you're seeing these, then yeah, it's happened, and hopefully I was able to get enough of the other videos up in time that there won't be any outages. Just know I won't be checking comments very much if you put them up there, but I will check them. Please, by all means, add your comments. Once things are a bit more stable post-surgery, I will do a personal video letting everybody know what's going on. But until then, I hope you enjoy the episodes of Plague Inc. Evolved, The Cure. Good afternoon and welcome to the Chartreuse Leprechaun. My name is Mark, your host, and it's time for another episode of Plague Inc. Evolved, The Cure. Now, just as a reminder, Plague Inc. Evolved came out in 2015, and we've already done several episodes of that. Well, in February of 2021, this year, they came out with a DLC called The Cure. It's not bad. It's a different take on it. The way you have to approach it is really completely different. And we're going to see about making a mini-series out of that for surgery recovery. This is, again, episode 2. We'll be playing against a virus this time instead of a bacteria. Or is it bacterium? I don't know. Anyway, it should work perfectly for our Wednesdays, replacing Leprechaun stories for a few weeks. So the question is, can you save the world? And as I said previously, this is different from the actual Plague Evolved, Plague Inc. Evolved. You would think the goal is to stop the spread of a disease and develop a cure. Well, it is, and it isn't. It's actually about maintaining control, showing you can handle the situation and all of that without losing authority. Now, before we get started, I want you to know that I'm approaching this the same way I did the normal game before. In our earlier series, I played a level a couple of times until I could repeat winning, and then I recorded a playthrough regardless of the results, and I posted it. I may win a playthrough, I may not, but it's fun trying, and whatever happens, I post that. With that in mind, this game, as I said, is about control as much as it is about developing a cure. You will lose a game long before the population of the Earth dies if your authority metric goes to 0. When that reaches 0, it's game over. It doesn't matter what else is going on, whether you've reduced infectivity, fatality rate, whether you're manufacturing the vaccine, does not matter. If authority goes to 0, you lose. Essentially, that means people have lost confidence in the government to take care of them. The premise of the game, just like the regular game, appears to be a single world government of sorts is behind the efforts to develop a cure. So the UN is in charge, I guess. I can only assume that's what it is because that's the emblem they use for the government. So it sounds reasonable. Anyway, in our first episode, we defeated a bacteria or bacterium, or, well, whichever. In this episode, we have to defeat a virus. Now, remember, winning is accomplished by reducing compliance risk, which affects authority, while reducing while reducing infection and reducing fatality and researching, manufacturing, and releasing the vaccine. I know, simple, right? So let's get into this. So we're set up for virus here, and we'll kick through this, and we'll play on normal. And again, our virus is Abby Normal, borrowing from Dr. Frankenstein, the Mel Brooks classic with Gene Wilder. And we are going to save the world, or at least attempt to. So for no other particular reason than it happens to be where I clicked the last time, we are going to use the United States as the headquarters for our thing, which I guess makes sense since we're being a UN type deal. They are headquartered in the United States, so okay, I guess. I don't really know. And we'll pause immediately because we need to set up a couple of things as we did the last time. The setup is, you get the same options for setup. You get this one for 4 points, you get this one for 7 points, and then you can do this one for 2 points, leaving you 0. Same thing that happened in the original game. Every time you play this, this is what you get. It just works that way. So again, a refresher, we have to keep compliance risk low. That's the risk of people not complying with quarantine and vaccine requirements and so forth. The anti-vaxxers, all the rebellious folks and all of that. You also have the infection rate and the fatality rate, which you need to keep low. And then back on the main screen, down here, 3 things are going to happen. In the lower right, it says world. This is research. Are you researching the vaccine? Once you finish that, it's going to be manufacturing the vaccine. Once you finish that, it's releasing the vaccine. Until that third step is complete, you are at risk of losing. Losing occurs when authority gets to 0. Right now, for whatever reason, it's starting us at 77. I don't know why that is. We started the bacteria one at 100. So not really sure what's going on, why that's lower. I assume that's got to do with I guess maybe we won the last one, so it's like, okay, we're going to penalize you? I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, that'll be interesting. All right, so let's go ahead and get this thing started. And watching for our virus to show up. Oh, there we go. But where? Close that. Close that. I guess Saudi Arabia? Yep, seems to be. All right, so we want to, because what you want to do is identify where the virus first crops up and deploy this team. Oh, I should go back and talk about that. In case you missed the previous episode, when you set up operations, this one, you form a mobile team, and the best place and you deploy them to target countries to enhance disease surveillance and response. What you want to do is send them to where the disease starts. The goal is to find patient 0. Okay, if you can find patient 0, then it speeds up your research. So what we want to do is take these guys and send them to Saudi Arabia, or is that what they call them? Yeah, Saudi Arabia, which is part of Africa. And we have 11 points. What can we spend those 11 points on? That would reduce infection. That reduces fatality, slightly reduces infection. It's a heck of a choice, isn't it? Having to choose between reducing infection and reducing fatality. But I think what we want to do is reduce infection and come back to get fatality later. I don't necessarily know that that's a good strategy, but that's what we're going to do. And then we can do one more? What? Really? Use paracetamol, ibuprofen, and other common treatments target core symptoms, slightly reduces fatality. Really? Ibuprofen reduces fatality. Who knew? Okay. think we're going to hang on to those points, though. I think that's going to be the best way to go at it, although I'm tempted. Emphasize that this is much more severe than seasonal flu. It's a novel virus that needs to be taken seriously. Increases authority. That would be useful given we started at a deficit. I think we'll spend our 5 points on that now that I see it. All right, let's, what just happened? Oh, I never seen it do that before. Interesting. All right, let's fire this thing up. And, oh yeah, we bumped up to 100%. Okay, that was a good move. Definitely can use those points. That's not good. It's spreading fast. 30-some points, okay. Let's see what we can do with 35 points. All right, the first thing you want to do is start funding vaccine research. You want to do that as soon as you can make it happen, and then you want to get into manufacturing and distribution, which is a tree that comes down here. If you missed the previous episode, you should probably go back and watch that. The second thing you want to do after you start working on infection and fatality and vaccine research is take down compliance risk. That's important. So this cuts it in half. Funding, furlough schemes, protect jobs, paying salaries, staff disrupted by quarantine actions, and so forth. That makes people happy. The happy people don't rebel. Very simple. Probably could have said that differently, but that's basically what it works out to. And what's going to happen is we're going to get another option over here where we can send funds to hard-hit countries. And vaccine ready to research. Well, we bumped our research points. Yay. And initiative combo, we're here to help. Poor infection control and lack of personal protection results in field operative spreading infection. What? Well, I haven't seen that one before. Alrighty. That's not good. Distribute basic PPE, including medical masks, face shields, goggles, and hand sanitizer. Reduce infection and slightly reduce fatality. Well, that's the complaint, so I guess we're going to do that one. And what's this one? Distribute advanced equipment, including respirators, gloves, gowns. Reduces infection big time and slightly reduces fatality. Yeah, we should probably go that route. I really would like to spend those points somewhere else, but we'll do that for now. Pop some bubbles here, spreading to lots of countries. Yeah. Okay. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of bubbles. Oh my. Alright, so 25 points. It's interesting. It started in Saudi Arabia, but it's blowing up all over Europe. That's not good. Alright. Why did I not get... Oh, I know why. I was wrong. I apologize. This screen, that's not the one that gets you the funding to send to the hard-hit areas. This one is. I got it backwards. Sorry about that. What do these do? I don't remember now. Adjust to the new normal by providing funds and resources to maintain education, wellness, and human rights. Drops compliance risks some more. And number 3, freeze all mortgage and rent payments, ban evictions. Yep. And that one drops compliance. Interesting. 3 does not drop it as much as 2. Interesting. This one doesn't drop it so much, but it does give you a few more options, and it's only 1 point. So we're going to go ahead and do that one. And we're going to come back over here. And what I did before is I came up this section of the tree. So we did that, and we did this. And then we get into the drugs, which drops fatality, infection, and so forth through that portion of the tree. So hopefully that will work this time. Oh, we still need to fund the next level of research speed. Ah, yes. Forgot about that. I don't have the points for that right now. Do I have 11 points? And I need... What do we need? 20? 21. Yeah. So we need 10 more points. Okay. Well, I think that's going to get us our 10 points. Oh my. Yeah, 27. I think we can fund that. Yeah. There we go. Got that one. And we'll go ahead and kick off the first level of manufacturing. Establish infrastructure, PPE necessary, or personnel and equipment necessary to create mass quantities. Yep, definitely want to do that. And then we fire this off. iCure coming soon. Applesoft announced a re-release of their iCure device to help with abnormal. Public opinion split on whether it'll be useful. Yeah, no surprise there. Come on, more infectious than TB. Where are we? 16 points. What can I do with 16? Oh, I can do more manufacturing. I'll take that. Okay. Leaves us 8. Not really anything we can do with that. Do I want to quarantine Europe? Oh. You know what? For 1 point, I think I'll do it. Yeah, I think we'll do it. Where are we? 96. I don't want to put in any more increased authority levels yet. I want to hold that because that would be this where you're controlling the information, where you're briefing leaders, you're begging them to comply, all of that fun stuff. We'll come back and get to that later. I don't think we need it just yet. Whoa. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh, Germany's in trouble. Let's do some funding at Germany. And Poland from the look of it. And, oh, every time you do this, it costs you two of your resource points. So, always make sure you got some points stacked up. And Europe is just getting beaten with this thing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, might as well. We'll fund Italy. We'll fund France. We'll fund Britain. And yeah, we could probably fund all of Europe, but we're just going to go that far for now. Turn that back on. Let that run up. Oh, whoa. Man, that authority is dropping fast. That is not good. Okay, so now we need to do this. We need to increase authority. And we'll bump that one as well. Oh, if you didn't catch it in the first episode of this, you can fund censorship efforts that will freeze authority for 1 month. One of the things I made sure to mention in the last video is when that month is over, authority drops massively and fast. They take a very dim view of you having done that. And there's a second level to it you can use as well, which has roughly the same effect. So unless you're really close to the end game, you don't want to do that. So with that said, we are going to drop fatality rates. I like that plan at the moment. And we'll turn this back on. We'll let it run. Abby normal hurts authority. Yes. Yes, it did. Okay. Uh-oh. I think that's Germany has collapsed. That's not good. All right, 28 points. What can we do with 28 points? We can do that, which drops infection, which is good. We can do this, which drops fatality. Well, where are we over here? We can't get that level. Anyway, we need 28 points, okay? That increases manufacturing speed, which we're about halfway there on research, so yeah. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and cut. Well, shoot. It's a tough choice. Do you hang on to the points to get the manufacturing, or do you try and drop fatality or infection? That's a tough choice. I'm going to keep the points and let this play out a little bit. Oh, well, that just kind of simplified things. Now I have all the points. Okay, 27, yeah, okay. No, it's 28 for that. Ah, darn it. Alright. 29, there we go. 31. Get the manufacturing going, there we go. Now the question is, we may be in trouble here, folks. We may be in trouble. Oh my goodness, we're down to 45. 18 we need, okay. Oh, this is getting dicey. This is getting dicey. Lost another country. Uh-oh, that's not good. Where am I here? Very significantly increases authority. Yeah, we definitely want to do that. Oh, do we need to do... What is that one? 10. Re-emphasize how dangerous. Reduces non-compliance. I don't know that that's not an issue yet. We've got a fatality rate of 10%, a resistance rate. Ooh, non-compliance is 7%. That is kind of high. Now, one of the things I want to point out, I mentioned it in the intro. It doesn't matter what's going on with the population. In the previous game, you wanted everybody to die. You wanted lots of sick people. Well, in this scenario, or in this DLC, it's not about that. You'll notice we've got a 10% infection rate. This white line is roughly the tipping point where once you hit that, things exponentially go bad in terms of disease spread. We're not even close to that, but look at the authority level we've got. It's at 23. Again, if that gets to 0, it's game over. Doesn't matter what else is going on. So, yeah, we're in serious risk here. So let's see what happens. Oh, that's right. We turned that on, didn't we? Holy cow, look at that. We hit the end of research and immediately went to 90% production. Oh, we're going to win. We're going to win this. Yes, we are. There it goes, releasing. 31. Oh, hurry up. Yep, there's everybody getting healed, getting better. Authority's going up. Yay. Releasing 90, 100%, and that's victory. Supposed to be. Abnormal eradicated. There we go. Victory! Yay! Okay, well, to be honest, we just played this almost exactly the same way that I played Bacteria. This may be a shorter series than I thought, so we'll go ahead and set up to do the next one in our next episode. But if it's going to play the same way, that's going to be our last one. I don't know. We'll see. If it's different, we'll keep playing for a little bit. We'll see. Again, I'm setting these up on the front end because I'm getting ready to have surgery and I need some episodes I can just throw up on the site without notice. And I hope you enjoy these. I'm having fun doing them. And with that said, we're going to call this an episode. I do want to thank you for your time. As always, your time is appreciated. Your time is valuable. You chose to spend it with us here at the Chartreuse Leprechaun, and we are very grateful. We'd love to hear from you, so leave us a comment. Let us know what you like, what you want to see, game ideas, all of that. We'll take whatever feedback you want to give us because we do want to get better, and that does take input from you. Also, please subscribe, set yourself up for notifications so you don't miss anything, and be sure to check out our merch page. It's in the description below. And with that, I will let you go. But always, always, always remember, if you see it and you can't quite explain it, you can be sure the Leprechaun did it. Now you have yourselves a great day, a great week, and we will see you here next time on The Chartreuse Leprechaun. Bye-bye.